New tonight on the News Leader.
It adds an interesting layer.
But I don't believe in coincidence.
This is Matt Henson. Coming up, the one thing that separates the two candidates seeking Moorhead's House seat in St. Paul that will have you thinking, what are the odds?
It is one of the more unusual races this election season, and possibly ever.
It's the open house seat to represent Moorhead in St. Paul. Democrat Ben Lean is not running in District 4A. WDAY News reporter Matt Henson explains why this is a highly contested race, especially in one neighborhood.
Both candidates have some community recognition. Democrat Heather Keeler is the vice chair of the Human Rights Commission in Moorhead and a member of the Metro's Native American Commission.
I have heard you long before I ever decided to run.
She's running against Republican Edwin. He came up short last year in the Ward 3 City Council race, but believes that loss gave him momentum.
Seeing how the community wanted Moorhead to grow and prosper.
The co-founder of an energy business is focused on pulling the tax dollars out of the cities and bringing them to Moorhead for roads, the underpass projects, and revitalizing the downtown. He's also focused on a pilot project to create reciprocity for businesses. He feels Minnesota's strict regulations give Fargo businesses, including restaurants, an unfair advantage.
The food seems to be pretty safe over there. I haven't gotten sick.
Keeler is a mother educator and an assistant director for multicultural recruitment at NDSU. Her focuses include more affordable health care, housing, including tiny homes for the homeless. She also wants to focus on education, giving teachers more money for school supplies and implementing cultural curriculum in K-12 schools.
Looking at different cultures, but also understanding our LGBTQ history and making sure that we talk openly about that in our K-12 so that everybody has that opportunity to be seen.
There is one issue where the candidates are pretty close. They're practically neighbors. The only home separating them, mine. Appropriately, the Democrat lives to my left and the Republican lives to my right.
It adds an interesting layer. We've been kind to each other the whole time. I think that's the one thing that I can say that's been really nice is that we've been able to wave at each other and say hi.
I don't believe in chance. So I think there's something significant about that just because someone is on the other side or on a different viewpoint politically from you, they're still your neighbor.
Two neighbors fighting for your vote. They say this race is not about their political parties, but making sure they provide that neighborhood love.
It's working together. It's not one side against another side.
I lead as a way that's inclusive and making sure that we hear everybody's voice.
In Moorhead, Matt Henson, WDAY News.